Welcome in, Pisces, to Don Williams Tarot. I hope this message finds you well and healthy. I'm doing much better myself. Thank you. Today's message is for sun, moon, or rising placements in the sign of Pisces. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind that not all messages may resonate because this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading. If you are interested in doing a deep dive as to what's going on with you and your life, I will be more than happy to do a reading for you. My details are in the description box below, or you can go to donwilliamstarot.com to see my pricing and availability. Okay, so today's reading is going to be for the month of August. This is kind of an overview for the collective in terms of what's happening for Pisces in those placements as I described. I did do a pre-pull, which I have got your cards here, which I plan to express to you what those messages are and what is coming in for you. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you so that we can get a bigger insight as to what's happening throughout that whole month. Okay. So with what I plan to do is I'm going to take myself off screen while I do your reading. At the end, I will bring myself back on screen. If you wouldn't mind, I would absolutely love it if you're new to my channel, if you wouldn't mind subscribing. One of the benefits of being a subscriber is that I do live readings. So as a subscriber, you will be notified when I go live. So you can come in and you can ask a question. And I do live readings for you on the spot, which is kind of fun. I've really enjoyed them. So I hope that you will join us. Now, lastly, the last thing I wanted to share with you is that, gosh, well, whatever it was, it's gone. It's gone now. That's so weird when that happens, right? It's like pink. It was like the light bulb, and then the light bulb went out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take myself off you. I'm going to, I have shuffled your cards. I will shuffle them a little bit more just so that you can see that I am doing that for you. I'm still being very careful with my left wrist. If you didn't know, I had a fall about a month ago where I was walking a big 80-pound dog who decided to go run after lizards. And I didn't know, because it's been a long time since I've been around a big dog, that you don't wrap the leash around your hand. You just let the dog go. Well, he lifted me up off my feet and I slammed face down on the ground. So I broke my nose. But because I had wrapped that leash around my wrist, I have some damage in my hand, and I can feel the strain. It just feels like a strain. It's not like it's not broken. Okay, so here we go, Pisces. So I'm going to lay out your cards, and then I'm going to read all your cards together, like one big spell swoop here. So we start off with the High Priestess. I love the High Priestess. Now, the thing about this card is that this is your main focus for the month. So that's a good card. You have the Three of Cups, another beautiful card. Love those cups since you're a water sign. Knight of Cups, which represents you, Pisces. So you're showing up big and beautiful in your own reading. Very well represented. Then we have the Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Strength card, another beautiful card, the Emperor, Ace of Wands, ooh, Nine of Pentacles, beautiful cards, you guys, and the 10. Wow, 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 wow. This is all really big stuff. Okay, so I am going to start with your pre-read. The reason why I did the pre-read is because I'm actually recording this on July the 26th. We've had so many big things happen just in the month of July. And I know one of the benefits of having current readings is that the energies are constantly changing. And if you think about it, this is a general read for all of the Pisces that happen to watch the video. So depending on what they're doing in their lives and the changes and decisions that they make, they can kind of alter things slightly. So what I have done is I have pulled 3 cards just to kind of get an idea of, the crossover between July into August, as well as some of the energies that you are completing and finishing, that you're wrapping up for this month. Now we start off with the Tower card. I was surprised to see this as your main card when I did this first pull, because the Tower card is about unexpected change and it's also about chaos. However, if I look at what's going on, especially if you live in the United States, with all that is going on, you had the assassination attempt on President Trump, and then you found out that Biden got COVID while he was in Las Vegas. And then he decided that he was going to step down. And now they're thinking about putting Kamala Harris in as from vice president up to the presidency, or at least nominating her as the potential candidate. So just in a matter of a week, massive changes have happened, right? So this Tower card is definitely one of those cards that make you feel as though the rug is being pulled out from under your feet. Now, if any of those situations, if you're the type of person that really cares about, the whole political process and how it affects you and your family and all of those things, this Tower moment might have been a result of all of these big changes here. However, if you don't live in the US, this might not resonate with you. The other thing that the Tower does represent is it talks about changes in your belief system, changes in the way that you think about things. The Tower is also that part of disruption, and it does cause a bit of frustration, and there is a level of sadness and disappointment when these towers come in. However, we have Tower moments all the time. It's just how are we going to manage our energies through them, right? Now, this is also talking about a new awareness and perspectives, destruction, and being unsure of who you are. And I can even vouch for that myself. I mean, if I look back on my own life, I've lived in the United States my whole life. I grew up in California as a child. And my United States is not the same place as what it was when I was growing up. So I can understand that whole effect of things being vastly different for us. So that was your first card. It is a major arcana. I feel as though since this was the pre-pull, this is probably energy that you've hit this month, and it will resonate differently for all of you. The next card that came in was this Knight of Wands. Now, this for me is saying that this Knight of Wands is something has come in that has ignited your passion, your creativity, and you are going to be taking action on those things. The Knight is about taking action, moving forward, stop thinking about things and just do it, right? Wands energy is that fiery energy. So I feel as though if you've been working on projects or if you've been doing anything specific, I do feel as though this energy here is saying that you are moving through a lot of stuff. You're moving through a lot of energy. And then the last card you got was an opportunity. The opportunity is either represented as a new opportunity to heal, because this pentacles are associated with health. So you might have found something that is going to help some kind of a ailment that you have, or this could talk about a new potential career opportunity for you, a new potential opportunity for you to increase your finances in some way, something along those lines. So those are the cards that I pre-pulled. Okay, as an overall, let's see how it ties into the rest of your reading. So we start off with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is that main kind of focus and energy for that month of August for you. Now, the High Priestess is the card of Intuition, utilizing your intuition. The thing about the high priestess is she's really balancing and integrating her spiritual side with her um, her spiritual side with her physical side, meaning that she is trying to integrate more of her spirituality into her day to day life, that she's coming from that place more. She's doing a lot more meditation. She's doing a lot more connecting with her higher self, that type of energy. For me, she also represents a mystery. So there is some things going on here for some of you that are not clear to me to be able to share with you, but you might know what is going on within yourself as to some of these changes that are coming in. Now, what is help or hindering you is this Three of Cups. The Three of Cups for me, this is that cup, that card of creativity, but this is also part of your soul tribe. These are the people that have collected along your journey, that you love dearly. Could be friends, or could be classmates, or just could be random people that you have acquainted with. And these people are the ones that always have your back, no matter what. The ups and the downs in life, they are there for you. And I feel as though these people are coming in to help support you and to guide you through this month. But this can also represent some kind of a celebration with your friends of some kind. So maybe you just feel like going out and having a good time because, you've been really working hard or just putting in a lot of hours into some project of some kind. So I feel as though maybe now this month, in the month of August, that you're going to start celebrating a little bit more, or at least allowing yourself some playtime, right? Because of the whatever the demands may be on your day. Now, what is in your foundation, which I absolutely love this card. This is my badass Queen of Wands. This queen is the queen that is ultra successful. She really manifests. She knows how to be very creative. She's very happy in her own skin. She has this black cat here, which most of the Rider Waite decks do have that black cat. Now, back when tarot was first created, so the cards were first created in like 1450, around that time. They were created as a regular deck of cards. It wasn't until like the 1800s, sometimes in the 1800s, that some of the other individuals who recognized that they could do something with these cards decided that they wanted to actually use it for occult practices, is what I'm thinking, based on the research that I've done. But as it has progressed through the years, it has really shifted. Now, does the dark side use tarot? Probably. The dark side uses astrology too. The dark side uses whatever tools it wants to use in order to move forward on its path. And it's no different than us of the light, right? We can use the same tools they use, but it's our intention and our focus is different. And that's one of the reasons why I think it's really fun to utilize these as a tool or as an opportunity for us to see what may be coming towards us. And as we see those things manifesting for us, we can make decisions as to whether or not we want to change our destiny or change our fate. And that's the beautiful thing about getting a reading. This queen right here loves that black cat. She doesn't care what anybody thinks of her. She just really wants to be happy within herself. So I feel as though she's a very warm, charismatic individual. She will not put up with anybody's BS. I feel as though this is a really good energy for you to step into, Pisces, as your foundation. Now, what is above you is your thoughts. And this, of course, represents your energy to the T. This Knight of Cups is my knight, who is the knight in shining armor. He's the type of an individual. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a female or a male, like masculine or feminine. It applies to both sexes. It's just that this card is representing the knight energy and what that energy represents. So this person is one of those ones. He's just a true romantic. Like he's the type of person that wants to go and have like picnics in the park and pack a picnic basket and have a glass of wine and write love notes and bring you flowers. He wears his heart on his sleeve, very chivalrous. But also, this knight will not sit on his laurels because he goes after the things that really represent his heart. And if you happen to be this person or this person happens to be coming towards you, you just better be ready because this guy is really going after the things that he wants in life. And if it's you, I feel as though this is a new opportunity for some of you to find a really deep, satisfying relationship. Doesn't matter your gender, and it is in the top portion of your reading. So I think many of you may be thinking about potentially getting into a relationship again. If it doesn't represent that, then it is taking some kind of an action towards some kind of a project or thing that you've been working on or an opportunity that you may have wanted, and you're taking action on that project. Now, what is in your immediate past here is this Ace of Swords. That Ace of Swords to me is an really big aha moment. That aha moment is something that is going to come in and it's going to be that spark of life, that spark of thought that is going to allow you to open up this whole field within your mind as to new directions, new way of expressing, new way of communicating, right? Now, the thing about any type of a ace that comes into your life here, aces are about new concepts and new ideas. But this one is about the, how you use your mind. So I feel as though all those aces typically come from the hand of God. And this opportunity is saying once this opportunity manifests or shows up, you then have to take an action because the swords, of course, is a active type of an energy. You also have, didn't I see another ace? Oh, the ace was over here. Okay. I knew there was two here. And you have this ace as well. Ace of Wands. So you have three aces. Wow. Lots of opportunities coming in for you. This is what this whole reading is really about, is all the opportunities that are opening up for you. Because I feel as though from this tower moment, whatever it represents for you, Pisces, I feel as though it's kind of like a great reset for you, meaning that whatever has left your life, it could have been toxic relationships, or you walked away from certain circumstances, or maybe you walked away from a job, or you walked away from a friendship, or whatever it may be. It feels as though because you've done that and you've stepped up for yourself and you are moving forward and you were thinking about what it is that you want in your life, that all of these opportunities are coming towards you. Like, how about this? How about this? How about this? And you get all these choices. I love it. Okay, so in your immediate future, I see that you have the strength card. For me, this is one of the most, I bought this deck because of this card. I didn't see the other cards. I saw this card and I went, oh my gosh, I love the imagery of this card. For one thing, it is a Leo card because you see the lion here, but that's also that card of courage. This is that card of courage, that card of patience, that card of understanding, that card of empathy. But this is also saying that you have gone through a lot of life lessons that have built that level of courage, that level of strength within you. And the thing is people see you as kind of a gentle person, meaning you might have a gentle personality, or you might be a quiet person, something along those lines. But within you is this lion. But you also have that tender touch where you can cuddle and love and be around, this gentle lamb as well. I love that she's wearing this locket of her heart right here on this locket, because it really shows that there's a lot of love within this person utilizing this beautiful strength card. The strength card allows you to really use a lot of mental strength with concentration as well. So this card is one of those cards that is a really good character builder. but this is also a thing where I feel like other people are going to be looking to you as the courageous person that you are, even though you might not have stepped out into the limelight before, or you might not have been recognized for your inner strength. I feel as though more people are going to ask you about your opinions on things. And what do you think about this? And what would you do in this situation? Just to get their ideas as to the way that your mind thinks. Okay, Pisces? But it's a beautiful card. And then in your distant future, we have the Emperor. Now, for me, the Emperor is my Donald Trump card. And I'm not referencing the Donald Trump who is the president. I'm representing Donald Trump as the entrepreneur, the guy that has started multiple businesses. He's got a lot of pokers in the fire, right? He's constantly working on deals. This guy is very comfortable in his own skin. You know exactly where you stand with him. You know exactly what he thinks about you because he does not sugarcoat his words. Very comfortable in his own skin. He definitely has a lot of that Aries energy in him. This is the Aries sign, and this is also supposed to represent Mars, which is that Mars is that combative, right? That combative hot planet. But the Emperor is either, and he's also my card of authority. So he's a card of authority, leadership. This can also be someone who owns their own business, could be a CEO of a business, or somebody that's in a high ranking position within a corporation, something along those lines. And this guy is constantly working on something. So he's not the type of an individual that will sit on the sofa with you, hold your hand, and watch your favorite show. He might do that for 10 minutes, but then they're up and they're off. Like, these are very strong A personality type of people. This guy is coming in. It may be somebody you already know. This could be your boss. This could be somebody that you are interviewing with, somebody that you're hiring to do some type of a specific job for you or some kind of a project for you. This could be a business professional, somebody that you're interacting with. Or it could be that this person, let's say you work for ABC company and this guy works for Xerox. I don't know. I'm just using names, right? Some other company. And you collaborate together on a project, something along those lines. But whatever, it's going to be different for all of you. And then as we move up here, your closest relationships, I feel as there's a new opportunity for passion and creativity to be instilled within you at this time. And again, you have that burning, beautiful wand energy, very similar to, this energy that's in her mind here as well. This is really talking about activating your third eye chakra. So this is about your chakra energy. This is stuff that is helping you clear your pineal gland, your pituitary glands, helping you reshape the little crystals that are in there that'll allow you to bring in that intuition, because you need that for this high priestess, right? So it feels as though you are going to be going through some changes here that is going to allow you to really integrate more of that energy for yourself. Also, this Ace of Wands is saying that there's something that's a new opportunity come in that's quite creative for you. So you're very creative at this time. There is a lot of inspiration that you're bringing to the table, a lot of passion. And again, the Wands is about that intuition. So I feel as though you're really tapping into your intuition quite a bit this month. Okay, so the next card has to do with your future feelings. Your future feelings have to do with this Nine of Pentacles. I love her. She is pre-Empress energy. Now, the Empress, of course, is the divine feminine energy. The Emperor is that divine masculine energy. So some of you may be really working with your divine masculine and feminine energies this month. It could be a thing where you're utilizing that infinity signal, right? I use the infinity sign a lot when I do some of my meditations, And I am integrating my masculine, my feminine, and then also the dark and the light. So you can use this infinity sign for a lot of different techniques or exercises that you would be using for your spirituality or your growth or your awareness. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is a really interesting card because it symbolizes material comfort and abundance. And it's also about financial and practical security. Now, the thing about her, as I said, is that she is this pre-empress or pre-empress energy. Exactly. She's very comfortable in her own skin. I feel as though you have really got solid physical security under your belt at this time. And I say that because I see that as a family, if you are in a family and you have a significant other, that you are really starting to bring down additional physical security, your wealth, and all of those things in. And this for me is that card of, oh, this is that card of creating a legacy, creating your wealth base so that you have things that you can leave to your children, right? So I feel as though that's a really important aspect for you, Pisces, this month. And I feel as though if you are looking for a new role or a new job, or you're making some kind of a transition, that money is going to be solid for you for this month. So, and you also, like I said, with that opportunity, I feel like it's really speaking to that opportunity with these three cards here. So you have a lot of Pentacles energy here, and you have a lot of Wands, which is all that fiery energy. I really, really love this reading for you, Pisces. If you've made it this far into the reading, and you have not already done so, would you be so kind as to give me a thumbs up because it really does help my channel grow. Thank you so much for that. And then lastly, from my heart to your heart, I'm sending you a lot of love, light, happiness, joy, prosperity, good health, and whatever else Spirit wants to throw into this kitchen sink here to share with you, should you so decide to accept it. And I appreciate each and every one of you. So have an amazing month. Of course, I'm going to be back with you again here soon. So keep your eye out as to what I drop next. Take care of you. Cheers.